Hello? Ma'am? Hello? I'm just inquiring about the federal law. Ma'am, can you come and talk to me? I'm asking for the supervisor to come back. Okay, why are you so jumpy about calling the police when I'm simply asking questions about...
You said I have a right.
Okay.
And you would continue on.
Yes, because as a media company, yes, I do have the right to record because you're denying me service. Okay, you're denying me. You said this will not be honored. Exactly.
This will be.
You said this authorization to hold the mail, which I consistently
You can keep
use. You said this would not be honored.
That's
Okay.
not be honored. That will
right.
Be. This will be.
Right.
So you
okay.
can
So
either open
I'm
up a
trying
PO
to
box here, or you can open a PO box at UPS, or you
I
can
am-
send it to your new address.
Right.
You can do it temporary or permanent, but this is what's going to be honored.
Okay, so this is temporary or permanent change of address. However, I'm not finished talking with you because you have no right to tell me to try to force me to change my address when I'm telling you that my address is my permanent address and I could use my address as my mailing address. That's what I'm telling you. You're telling me that you can't get involved, but you're right smack in the middle. You're right smack in the middle of telling me. You're telling me, and I'm missing my mail. I want to make a formal complaint about my missing land, my missing mail. Okay, and I've done that. So can you check the record? Can you check the record? Okay, why are you refusing me service at this post office?
I am not going to check any record for 6575.
Okay, so who is in place? Who is the supervisor that is supposed to be in charge of my mail so that I can move forward with receiving my important mail from the courts? I am expecting important mail from the courts. And guess what? You just told me, ma'am, you just told me that this was a federal building and I don't have a right to record. Now that's what you said.
1, 2, 3, 4 people are right here. That's not.
All right, okay, so I'll ask you again.
No.
Do I have the? Do you think that I have the right to record? Because I can show you the law that says I have a right to record you as a public service.
No, not.
Yes, you're a public service. You are a public service. It doesn't matter. You're a public service, and I have a right to record. And if you think that you can call the police on me and violate my rights, then that's going to be a whole different situation. So now I am here. I am here expecting to receive my mail that has been put on hold, ma'am.
Take it to the window, ma'am.
That's what I'm telling
The
you.
window that's open all the way over there. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. How you doing?
Yes,
And who are you?
Officer Bradley.
Okay, Mr. Officer Bradley, how are you?
Good.
I'm here too.
I'm inside. Speak to her.
Well, I mean,
I spoke to Lisa already.
they called you on me, Mr. Can I have your number? Do you have a
786.
card?
No, it's ready now, Bradley.
Okay.
786.
Okay.
Give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
Yes, because I just want to know what is my, if you know that I have the right to record and what you know about the federal law that gives me the right to record in public spaces. This is a public building for the public. You know that, right? Oh, okay. I'm sorry?
Postal 7 says you can.
I can. Poster 7. Thank you so much. Thank you for that information, sir. And they're telling me lies, and they're telling the constituent lies, and losing their mail, telling them they can't file for authorization to hold mail. Where is my mail?
So you're recording, right?
Where is my mail? Ma'am, I am not admitting anything to you because you won't even discuss the law to me. You went running, hiding away from me. I have a right to record. Do you know that? Do you know that I have a right to record in a public space? What makes the post office so different? Okay, so the Supreme law has passed laws, the Supreme Court, I should say, the Supreme Court has passed laws that say that I can report public servants in a public space that is providing public service. Where is my mail? Where is my mail? Now they want to be in the back to conspire to arrest me for my right to record in a public space. You see how they do? Now they're trying to figure out what kind of fabrications and lies they're going to make up to prevent me from moving forward with my exercising my right. Okay? Okay. So you're on record, hiding in the back, depriving me of my mail, telling me I can't move forward to put mail on hold, getting involved in a situation where a fight that I'm having in court with the landlord, and all kind of nefarious things. What is happening here?
This is my receipt. Name.
Look, they never came back, and I don't have my mail.
Can you make a label that
You want to write their name and address underneath here to the left. Your information.
This is what they took. She told me I don't have a right to put my mail on hold. Then she said she's trying to force me to change my address as a displaced person when I still have my ID. You know, it's just a bunch of gatekeepers practicing racism against the indigenous people of this country. Nah, mind your damn business. Deal with your situation. Don't jump into mine. You're getting your mail. Be happy. Be happy that you're getting your mail. Don't sigh at me. Well, that's what it's seeming like.
I didn't make any noise.
It's two separate transactions anyway.
Excuse me if I'm making a mistake.
I did not make any comment.
Yes.
Do you?
Yes, thank you so
You
much.
should look it up. Excuse me. You should look it up. Postal 7, the rules. It says it on the post office, the thing in the lobby. It says post office rules and regulations. It says it
Yeah.
there. You're welcome.
And the nerve they have to distress me even more, knowing that I don't have my mail. That's the bottom line.
Do you want to see them?
So they're going live and they don't want to come out.
But I don't want to pay more.
It's not 3,000.
I don't want to pay more.
It's 2,900.
So ridiculous. Where is my mail?
It's a flat rate. Whatever I want to put in it, I can. Do you have to pay to?
Hey, I'm just wondering, I paid for return. I don't know what kind of box. In this brown one? That one in the...
Hiding and stealing people's mail. That's what they do here. Know how many credit cards and bank cards went missing? I'm definitely leaving. I already have enough footage. So they have no right to tell me not to record, that I can't record. And they threatened me with the police. So,
Listen, do you understand what they said? Come on, you talk about it.
well, first of all, you don't have a right to escort me, okay? But I'm going to walk with you just for this conversation. But you do know that you have no right to have to escort me out, right?
Listen, I'm trying to explain to you what's going on with your mail. But if you don't want to listen,
No, I told you I'm going to take that walk to talk.
so you no longer reside in
Thank
our
you,
residence.
sir. Excuse me. Thank you.
So you no longer reside in our residence,
Thank you.
right? So as a courtesy, they've been holding your mail for you.
Oh, are you going to tell me the same thing that I already know?
Okay, so but they don't have your mail. They forward back to your address. They return it
Well,
back to sender.
then that's wrong. That's wrong. And I wanted this supervisor, although she's hiding in the back, I wanted her to admit that on the camera. But she started running, talking about, I don't have a right to record her. Yes, I do. And I'm going to exercise it. So for them to have gotten you involved, that's a little premature because they didn't work out the situation on hand before they even called you. She just, I told her, I said, I'm as a media company, because I do have a media company. I said, as a media company who is legitimate, who has a license to record, I am going to exercise my right now to record you as a public service. And she ran away. She ran away to the back and stopped talking with me. And I find that pretty fraudulent when you can't even have a conversation. That's fraud. They have my mail.
No, they don't have your mail. They forward your mail back to sender.
Okay, so then I need something that says that. You don't just get to send people's mail back and then without any proof.
Because being that you don't reside in that business no more.
That's a lie.
Yeah, so
That's a lie. They have no business telling you that because they're giving you false information.
But the post office, you no longer reside at the post office.
Do you want to see my ID?
I know what your ID says.
Okay, so my ID says 410 E60. Well, I'm not going to say that on camera, but my ID is proving my address. So according to the Department of Motor Vehicles, I live there. And the motor vehicles is larger than the landlord. We do agree with that, right? The department.
You can have an ID on your driver's license that's an old address. It doesn't mean that you still come.
But my ID is not old. My ID expires in what? 2027 or something like that. My ID is in full effect. I'm showing you an official ID, and I did not deny them my ID. I showed them my ID. I said, look, the landlord has no right to tell you all that I don't live there when I'm facing a court, when I have an open court case over this property.
You have to take that up with the landlord and the courts again.
No, I have to take it up here because they're the ones who have to deal with my mail when I put the mail on hold. Okay, this is the form that I filled out several times. Okay, so they're denying me service, number one. Then they're telling me I don't have any mail here. So that's fraud. So then that's fraud. That means that someone is stealing my mail. Either it's lost, so then they need to tell me that. They either need to tell me, well, we lost your mail, or what they're telling me is they sent it back. Okay, so provide me with the information that tells me that you sent my mail back to where it came from. Where is my mail? If they sent it back, then they should have a record of that, right? So tell me the procedure. Tell me the procedure, or give me the receipt or the invoice that says you sent my mail back.
Let me ask you a question. How long have you been dealing with this situation?
For a long time, for a while, yeah, for a while, because I'm still in a court case. Keep in mind, I'm still in a court case. It's been going on and on and on. And this is the first time that they threatened to call the police. You know why? Because not that they don't like me, but because they don't know what the hell to do about it. I'm not mad at them, but they still have to follow the law. They still have to say, okay, well, Ms. Holmes, if we sent your mail back, here is the proof. Where's the manager to tell me they sent my mail back?
But she's not here to tell you, so. But they said
Would you like it if somebody took your mail and you just don't know where it is and nobody's telling you anything about anything? How would you feel about that?
They tried to explain to you everything that was going on.
What are they explaining to me? That they sent my mail? You simply said, okay, they sent my mail back and I'm supposed to send back. Do you know how much mail I get?
They said in the whole now, it's crazy.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do if they are supposed?
Coming down, walking down.
No, I'm not coming down right now. I don't feel like leaving right now. I want to cool off. I want to cool off right here because this is a public space and I get to enjoy it just as much as everybody else, including the workers that work here.
Absolutely right. That's your right.
Okay.
You can stay here.
Keep in mind when they call you, the post office is for the public, not for them to be calling the police on people.
I said it's your right to stand here. Didn't I just say that? I said you can stand.
Yeah, and I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying, like this is nefarious. That's nefarious behavior for them to call authorities on me because I'm exercising my right. I'm exercising my right.
Not arguing with you, man.
They need to get with the program and stop violating people's rights.
But you okay? You good now?
No, not really. I'm still ticked off. But it's going to be okay.